Hello guys, it's me again and I'm back with another video. This time it's a haul again. I did quite a few damage, but it's an online haul. So if you're interested in seeing what I got collectively over the time that I have been absent on YouTube, stay tuned. Okay, so this is what I got. First thing was Melt Cosmetics. I love Melt Cosmetics. I love all their products. When it comes to eyeshadow, the stackable ones, the long palettes, I always get their stuff because I love their products. This time around, I got the Smoke Sessions 2 palette. And they came with 2 gel liners and 2 of the duochrome eyeshadows. They're gel. Love that. Let's get into the palette. Let me show you. This palette is so pretty. Look at the outside of the packaging. I love the fact that it is a raised package. They never do anything like this. I love the plastic hearting of it, and then the designs in between. So cute to me. But if you think outside is cute, look at the purples on the inside. They understood the assignments when they said purple haze. Look at that. What? This is not cute to you guys? Everything in this palette just screams, use me up. That's how I feel about it. I just can't wait to see the looks that I come up with. And I know for a fact too, I'm gonna want to pair this up with other palettes from Melt Cosmetics, and I will definitely post videos on this. This is not new, by the way. I've seen other people on YouTube review this palette, and so far nobody's complained about it that I've watched, and I don't think I'm gonna complain either. Well, I never do when it comes to Melt, because to me, Melt, you don't have no issues in my eyes. So, but what really got me was the 4 gels that came with it. So normally they would have gel liners, but this time around, not only did they have liners, but they also had the duochrome gel eyeshadows. So the first one I'm going to show you here is the gel liner in Afterlife. It is like a sour green. Look at the package. Oh man. Can you imagine what Halloween is going to look like with this green when you're doing a look? It's like a, it doesn't have a smell to it, but it's like, oh, unusual sour green. And I know this will look good with both Smoke Session 1 and 2 if you do a look. Second one I got is Haze. Haze is like a purple. It's to be expected to have a purple. It's a deep purple to go with the Purple Haze collection. But the star of the show, other than the palette, are the duochrome eyeshadow gels. Sour grape. Look at the packaging first of all. The silver top makes them different, so you can identify it between the liner and the eyeshadows. They both come with a aluminum sealing to keep your shadow creamy. I would advise that you don't peel it all the way off. I would advise you don't peel it off all the way off because you want to keep it moist, so I wouldn't do that. But as you can see on the bottom, there's like a shift. Not sure if you can see it, but there is a shift within the shade. It gives off like that blue purple look. And then here we have Clockwork Purple. Again, same silver cap. Same for this. It has the aluminum topping to keep it moist. And then here is like a shifting green and a lighter purple. I could see this as a way to do, if you want to do like a smoky and have that as a pop of color in the middle or all over the lid. I would even try to use this as a liner too, because I don't see why not. They're nice, they're unique. It's not like any of the stuff that I had before. I feel like it would work both ways, if you ask me. I would even top it on a lipstick. Like, say if I had like a dark lipstick, I'll definitely put that in the center, either one of them, and give the lips like a pop. And I think it would look awesome. Awesome. So these are not something that you could just buy and put to the side. You have to use these. Next up, I purchased from Blend Bunny. This was a purchase that I honestly bought for my makeup kit. As a makeup artist, I do all types of makeup, and sometimes I even get booked to do weddings. So I thought this palette right here, the Forget Me Not by Blend Bunny Cosmetics, was perfect. I purchased this to go into my kit. I wanted this one to be something that I can use for my brides, my bridesmaids, and so forth, so on. And it gives like the perfect shades. So I wanted it to have something where it's subtle, but still give you that nice look that you're looking for. So I'm gonna open it up for you here. And like I said, this is a palette that I plan on using for my kit. It has everything you need. You can use it, you can use this on the face to contour. But you have your lights, you have your whites, you have your black. In between shades, you have your shimmers that you can use also for a highlight or to brighten up an eye look. Really, really nice. Multi-use palette. As you know, I love products that can be used for multi-purposes. That's the point. I don't want to buy something for my kit that can't be versatile. And this happens to be a versatile palette. I'm glad I waited. It's not new, like I said. I'm glad I waited at the time that I did, because I think I only paid like $22. Because for some reason it went on sale on blendbunny.com, and I was not passing it up because I've been eyeing this palette for a while. I'm glad I waited. A new brand that I have come across on Instagram is called Davini. I came across this palette. This is the Currency palette, and I thought this was so cute. When I first came across it on Instagram, I was like, what is this? They showed a sneak peek of just the palette, but they didn't show us the name of the it didn't show us what it would be called or what was going to happen. But I just knew I had to have it. Look at this color story. Now you tell me, is this not eye attracting to you? I couldn't believe it. I actually wanted, I got two actually. One is for me, and one I'm gonna gift to my friend, because I plan on doing a collab video with her on YouTube here. So I want to do a look on this with this palette for the summer, and I want to get a chance to actually figure out what this brand is about, how their formula is. They seem to have gotten the color schemes right. I love that, but I also want to know what's the quality like for them. So pretty excited about that. And then I came across one of my other favorite brands that I love to shop from, and that is Cosmic Brushes. I purchased their Muse palette from them before, and I purchased their Serenity palette, I think it's called. But they had 2 more palettes that came out. These are not new. They came out before, but they also came out with 2 more palettes recently this month. And I had my eyes set on all 4 of these palettes. I said I'm gonna get the old 2, and I'm gonna get these new 2. Let's start with the old ones first. I got the Delicious Delights palette from Cosmic Brushes. So pretty. I think it's a cute palette. And the color story in there, very, very, very light and attractive to me. Look at that. I love me some color. You would see me do a makeup look, everyday makeup simple like the one I have on today, but when I feel like doing some color, oh baby, I'm doing some color. This right here, love it. I love the pastels that they have in there. They have a duochrome in here that I think is pretty nice. And I don't blame it at all of how they did the color scheme, and I like it's like a gradient effect. You can actually look at the palette, and if you're not so creative with how you want to do eyeshadows, or can't think of a color scheme, this palette you can work it row by row from top to bottom or from left to right, and you still would get a nice eye look. You could even do quad by quad. So this color story, the core, is very nice. And I'm not gonna lie, Cosmic Brushes, they do have good color stories when it comes to their palettes. It makes sense on no matter how you switch it up, the combinations always seem to make sense. Another palette that I wanted from them, I've been eyeing this palette for the longest, and I don't know why it took me so long to just bite the bullet. I got the Winter Wonderland palette. Again, my favorite color in the order that I'm giving it to you is blue, green, and rose gold. Blue is my ultimate favorite color. I love blue, okay? Anytime growing up, when my parents used to be going out, or my older brothers or older sister go out, and then I'm like, bring me back something, they're like, what do you want? Something blue. And that's what my thing was. So I had to get this palette. I just don't know why it took me so long to get this. Look at this. Is this not cute? Do you know how many winter looks? Oh my gosh. This palette made me want to be the Black Elsa for Halloween. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I would definitely be the Black Elsa. This is so cute to me. I love this. Oh my gosh. There is duochromes in here. And then I love a purple that has blue undertones. Oh my gosh. You don't even understand. This palette definitely will be used this winter. And I'm definitely going to serve you guys some looks, especially on the snow days. Love this palette. Now, to the new babies of the collection. I bit the bullet and got the new palettes. The Cool Tails and the New Tails. Listen, it's only right. I always say you can't just go for one because each palette need a friend, and you gotta get the whole thing to make it make sense. So I was making it to make sense. The Nude Tails. I've watched so many people do reviews on this palette, and I personally think that this is a cool nude palette to have. It is right up my alley. It's not boring to me, And it's not something where I would be like, I want to use this all the time if I'm going to be doing a neutral face. Look at the color story. You have your lights to your darks, so you have your neutrals in the middle, but still get the pop of yellow and the orange right there. Some of the shades are so amazing. Like the shade Luxe right here. Oh my god, you see that shift? Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait to use this palette. And you know what makes me even more excited to use this palette? I want to use this palette when my hair's red. I feel like when I have red hair, this palette would be my best friend. I feel like all of my looks will be coming from here. And then the Cool Tails. If neutral needed help, this would be the perfect eyeshadow palette. If a neutral palette you had needed help, this would be the perfect save your butt palette. Look at this. Tell me this is not nice to you. This is a nice palette. I would pair this up with other neutral palettes, and I can use it by myself without any other co-palette with it. It has, like the others, a couple of dual shades. Like, oh, look at this one right here. Oh my god, you can see them. I can't wait. I'm gonna be giving you guys videos after videos after videos. I love this. If not videos, I'll try to post some reels so you guys can see. But if Cosmic Brushes keep coming out with palettes that look like these, baby, they could have all my money. And I mean it. All of my money. Okay? Every single bit of it. And I wouldn't even be upset about it. Now, GlamLite got me again. Look at this. I grew up watching Scooby-Doo. Okay, that just told my age, guys. But I have purchased GlamLite Scooby-Doo palettes in the past and other lip products, and they have definitely came with it. I have purchased lip sets from them. This particular time, I did not get the palette when it first came out. I was kind of like debating between this palette and the Rick and Morty palette because they were similar in shade. And then I purchased the Rick and Morty, and then I was like, oh, what the heck, get them all. So the reason why I have this PR box like this is because I purchased the GlamLite Scooby-Doo palette. But it's not the only thing I purchased. I purchased other palettes as well, other collabs that they did. And I'm not gonna lie to you, GlamLite been pushing out some collaborations left and right. And hey, I'm here for it. Because it's the nostalgia behind it all for me. So, hey, if you want to keep pushing out these type of collabs, I'm not going to stop you. Nostalgia for me is great. And one of them happens to be Garfield. I grew up watching Garfield too. Love the cartoon. Now they have a movie that just recently came out not so long ago, and I loved it. This is so cute to me. Brings me back. I regret not getting the handheld mirror because I loved the handheld mirror, but I already got the Chucky and GlamLite one with Tiffany mirror, and I got the Betty Boop one. The Betty Boop one was a must-have for me. I could not leave that. So the Garfield, I wanted to though, but I'll wait. Maybe if it's, I don't know if it's still in stock, I'll probably purchase it, but I can't stop thinking about it. I love this palette's color story. It's giving me fall shades. Like, again, like I said, when I get that red hair on, oh my god, this, you see that, girl, it's gonna be on. This palette, the duochromes that's in here, oh my god, the shade Catitude, what? Look at that right there. Oh my god, I almost didn't get this palette. I really almost did not get this palette. I would have been so mad. I wanted to get the blush palette for it too, but then I thought about it. I'm like, that's a lot of blush for me. I'm already trying to declutter as much as I could possibly can. I've been giving my family members some, and whew, it's still like, okay, how much blush do you really need? So I just left it alone. This was the Scooby-Doo palette that made me get this box. So I guess when you purchase the palette, it merits getting the PR box for it. I'm not mad at it because, hey, who doesn't like nice packaging? I sure do. It made me take off my label with my address slowly so I don't damage the box. I love the box. Look at the packaging with the shifts. That's not cute. Tell me that's not cute. GlamLite, I see y'all. I see y'all. Y'all doing something. This is a much bigger palette from the previous one that they had. The previous one was like little 12 pan. They were like this big. Don't get me wrong. Don't sleep on them. They were cute. But the pan sizes in this one is smaller. This is the shades. I love how each character have their own row. So cute to me. So cute to me. But I was so conflicted because when I look at this palette, I'm like, damn, it gives me the vibes of the Rick and Morty. But I couldn't wait. I couldn't hold on no more. I tried my hardest. It has 25 shades in here. I couldn't hold it no more. I said, you know what? Just bite the bullet, Mel, and get it. And I'm not even mad I did it. I was not leaving it behind. And I felt like, too, it's one of those things where I feel like you want it, you keep staring at it, and then you're like, damn it, you know what? I'm not going to get it. And then the minute it's sold out, you're like, and they're no longer selling anymore, you want to kick yourself. That's how I was feeling. So I was like, you know what? Before I end up hating myself for not picking up this palette, let me just get it. And I'm glad I did, because again, I'm going to be using my palette. Now, nostalgia again. I grew up looking and hearing and seeing Kiss on TV and on the radio. I thought they were the coolest, crazy rock band ever. And when I found out what Kiss stand for, was funny and hilarious to me. For those of you who don't know, KISS stands for Keep It Simple, Stupid. And brilliant Okay? I loved that they were so out of the norm, and I loved how creative they got with their facial makeup. So it was only right for me to get their palette and to get their white and black stage base, because you can't get Kiss and not get the white and the black. That doesn't make sense. Look at this packaging though. Oh. Okay, look at this. Cute, right? So cute. Palette is in here, and then again it has the shifting. Love that. The palette itself on the inside, the color story, grungy, dark colors. It's to be expected. Again, they are a rock band. It has a nice mirror on the top. Has a nice mirror on the top. But I really like the color story. Look at that. Cute, right? I could see myself doing so many looks with this. So many looks with this. Especially if I plan on going out at nighttime. Definitely see myself doing a lot of nice looks with this. It's giving me a lot of gothic rock looks. I like that. I really do. I feel like I would have so much fun with this. And to know how they work with the white base and the black base. Look at this packaging. It has like a little rope here that you tug to pull the base out. For some reason mine is a little stuck. I don't know why, but I got it. Look at the two bases. I've watched videos and TikTok videos of people using them, and the color story that they come up with this underneath and the eyeshadows on top, amazing. Amazing, 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 amazing. I think this is well thought of. I feel like this is a collection that they sat down and really thought about the fans and what would make sense to have in this collection. So that right there, they get a 10 out of 10 for that one, because that was well thought of. Last, I went to Juvias Place online and purchased their new blush lighters. I got carried away. Not even gonna lie to you. I got carried away. I purchased 6. I fell in love with the original blush, liquid blushes. And I noticed that people were saying that it was a little bit too pigmented, it was too much or whatever. And then they came out with the glow lighters. This is like a hybrid between a liquid highlighter and a liquid blush. This falls right in between. And I feel like that's smart to do. The first shade I got here is Soft Tulip Glow. You can see the hints of gold within that. Let me swatch this for you. Like I said, these things, a little bit goes a long way. You don't even need to do much. See that? And that was just a little dab. If this is easier for those who don't like too much intensity when they're getting their makeup done, and you can intensify if you want, if you add a bigger amount of a dab. Look at that. You still get that light highlighter glow look with it. And what I like about these are the fact that you can put this on the skin with your foundation, and when you blend it in on the cheeks, the way it marries the foundation and the blush together, timeless. timeless. It gives you that nice healthy glow. You get the little flush of color, you get the glow, looks like healthy skin. Love that about this. The next shade I got was Rosy Posy Glow. Rosy Posy Glow is more of a pink. I'm gonna dab that on there. And like I said, a little bit goes a long way, but if you want it to really show, you can. That one. I love this. This actually goes with what I got on today. Again, I would put these on. I plan on putting these on, but I wonder what it would look like underneath a skin tint, or on top of skin tint, or underneath a powder blush or powder highlighter. That's gonna be something to test out. Next shade I got was Pink Lady. It's a hotter pink. Same thing, just a dab. You don't even need to go in with nothing heavy. Like I said, I'm dabbing enough so that you guys can see in the camera, but you don't really need to put this much. They actually sheer out very nicely and blend on the skin very, very nicely. I'm gonna wipe this one off using what's on my finger from when I was rubbing it in. I'm gonna go back and rub that leftover what's in my hand onto the back of my hand so you can really see what I'm talking about. See that? Just a flush of color. It's still giving you that glow. It's a subtle glow. It's not too intense. If you want to intensify it, you can go over it with the Juvias Place liquid highlighters. That would intensify it for you if you want. So I wouldn't oppose to that, because again, like I said, I'm more daring to do things like that. So that seems to be the norm for me, to do daring stuff like that. So I don't see why nobody else can't. I got Marigold Glow, which is more like an orange, but it's like orange with a shift of gold in it too. I feel like this I would love during this time of the year right now, the summertime. Oh my God, look at that shade. Look at that shade. That is so freaking pretty, y'all. Oh my God. On the beach, a nice little light makeup, that on the cheeks, and if you want to get fancy with it, a little highlighter on the collarbone, the top of your shoulder, and the like side of your leg. Oh my God, the sun hitting you, girl, bye. Give me photo shoot on the beach any day, okay? I got the shade Barbie Rose Glow. Look at that one, pretty. Oh, you know what I was thinking? Some of these shades, I would wonder what they look like on the lips, because the original liquid blushes, I've seen people use them even as lip, and I don't see why you can't do that with these either. I don't see why, especially if you just want a hint of color. Look at that, just a flush of color. I don't see why not. I will put this on and then top it off with one or two things, either a gloss, a clear gloss on top, or leave it just as. I think it would look really nice. And the last one is Pricky Poppy Glow. This one's like a burnt orange. Look at that. Again, I already see it coming. I feel like I'm gonna end up doing these two together in a look. and it's gonna eat. I know it's gonna eat. Look at that. It's gonna eat. Look at that. Man, I'm telling you, that is gonna be so freaking nice. So like I said, I'm back again. I'm gonna be giving you guys looks. I'm gonna be giving you guys tutorials on with the products that I purchased, and you guys just need to stay tuned. I promise you I won't go away for this long again. I'm back, and I feel like my creative juice is flowing now, so I'll definitely be giving you guys looks and more looks using the products that we purchased online. So if you made it to the end, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video, and I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of the week. Bye.